Hello everybody and welcome back to the RORSRPS channel. My name is Preston Vieira and we are back this time in Anaheim, California, bringing you some more of the biggest and baddest tour as we kick off round 3 of our Monster Jam competition. Last time, it was Kraig, Parsons, and Velociraptor who came out on top in racing. He seemed to excel in the Chicago-style track of Salinas. We'll see how this Cyclone style treats him as we jump into our racing competition. Son of a Digger was our racing champion from Seattle, so we'll see how far up the bracket he gets tonight, starting off with our first points loser of the season. Heading into this first turn, we're green for our first race of the night. Big brake check from Joe Dennis in Spider-Man Miles Morales. Coming around this final turn, it is pretty close, a solid race, keeping up with Josh Tonkin from Joe Dennis, but it is all Josh Tonkin over the line. Son of a Digger. Both of these trucks have made it into round 2 in both of our biggest and baddest tour events so far this season. Only one can make it tonight. We're launching off of that starting line. Who's going to take it? Now, we've seen this Max D setup take a lot of racing wins on the All-Star Challenge Tour. Hasn't taken any racing wins so far this season here on the biggest and baddest tour. We'll see if tonight is the night. He does manage to grab a win here in round 1, knocking out Aiden Wegner. We'll see how he does. He needs to get as many points as possible or a racing or freestyle championship if he wants to earn himself a second show. Coming around our first turn, it's looking good for Adam Anderson right now. Can he keep it up? Kraig Parsons pulling it nice and tight around that final turn. Adam too tight. He's going over. What? Oh my goodness. What a save. Kraig Parsons in Velociraptor manages to cross that line and do it correctly, I would say. Adam Anderson going in reverse there. As I mentioned, he's a past racing runner-up. We'll see how Alfredo Moya does. Here on the right side of your screen, big slide from both trucks out real wide in that first turn. This Chad Tingler to the line first. A little bit of an awkward landing from Alfredo Moya. Can he gather it back up? It's going to be close. Who took it? Alfredo Moya in Dragon comes out on top. Now, that was a very close race. Made it to the semifinals. Flip that, and you have your Salinas results. So who is going to come out on top here tonight? Bob and Tom Drew Austin on 2 wheels through the first turn. Still makes it to the line first. Can Cameron Landry come back around this final turn? Big brake check. Both trucks getting in trouble. And it is Drew Austin in Bob and Tom by inches. Miraculously going down there. Miraculously making it up into round 2. It could be his lucky night. We just got to see how things go here as we are on the line, ready to go, and we're going green. Heading through this first turn, big slide from Tevin Maxwell. Nice and tight from Josh Tonkin. Who's going to take it through this final turn? It's going to be really close. No, not close, excuse me. Tevin Maxwell is going to cut it in real tight is what I meant. Josh Tonkin and Son of a Digger manages to stick it out, though. So who's going to come out on top here? A semi-proven racer with Ewan Ford or Bryce Eagan in War Machine? Through this first turn, it is a close race so far. Both trucks clipping that turning obstacle. Uh-oh. That could only mean this is going to be a wild finish. Coming to the line, it's close. And it is Bryce Eagan in War Machine once again making it up into the semifinals. Both trucks lined up, ready to go, staged. We're going green. Coming through that first turn, nice and tight from Velociraptor. Kraig Parsons really wants another shot at a second Dubby Racing Championship. Kathy Winston a little all over the place in that final turn. It is all Kraig Parsons in Velociraptor through these big sweeping turns. That truck likes to get hiked up on 2 wheels as we go green. Who is going to take it to the line? Big slide from Bob and Tom. Drew Austin trying to keep that truck under control, getting up on 2 wheels again. Not doing too bad, but he is wide in the final turn. Alfredo Moya all over the place. Everybody all over the place here, and Drew Austin goes down again, giving the fans just what they've come to expect from that Bob and Tom truck. Tonight, he has been on fire. This may be his layout. Can he master it one more time to get that W final round placement? Coming around the first turn, Bryce Eagan does clip the turning obstacle. That may slow him down. Around this final turn, big slide from Bryce Eagan. That's definitely going to slow him down. Josh Tonkin and Son of a Digger takes it over the line, and he is moving on to our W final round. It's either a rematch or a reigning champion looking for his second championship. Who will it be around our first turn? It is close to the line. Alfredo Moya in Dragon just has a slight edge on Kraig Parsons, but he clips the turning obstacle. Alfredo Moya all over the place. Kraig Parsons keeping it clean. Velociraptor is getting another shot at the Dubby Racing Championship. Let's get into our racing competition. Your Dubby final round is here, and we are green. Heading into our first turn, both trucks masterfully around it. Kraig Parsons does clip the turning obstacle, gets a little wheelie up the ramp. That may give him the edge as we come to the line. It's close, but not close enough. Kraig Parsons in Velociraptor does it again. Kraig Parsons in Velociraptor takes the Dubby Racing Championship tonight against Josh Tonkin in Son of a Digger for his racing competition. 2 minutes on the clock. Nice leap to get us started from Joe Dennis. Going wild out here in this Anaheim track. Big leap down the Angel Stadium field. And we'll see how he manages to keep upping the bar as we get through this freestyle. Nicely done. Up onto the nose, walking it straight back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Joe Dennis in a little bit of trouble there with that trench box. But definitely looking to earn a lot of points. He needs to make up big time because not only did he do poor in the first show, only ending up with 3 points, he's going down early again. This time even more in more of an upsetting way, than he did in Seattle. That's only going to be 23 points. Let's face it, you got to make it up in the judges' eyes as well. You know what I mean? 30 seconds down, he will be getting a score. Noah Brady knows how to turn it up, knows how to put on a solid run. It's more so if he can fill the clock. That's the issue. Keep that truck on all fours. Looks like he's going to launch it here. Nice cross thread across the track. Set him too much. Definitely knows how to keep that truck in check most of the time. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and he's popping it up onto the nose. Oh, man. Little moonwalk, nice. Uh-oh. Wow, he is so lucky that ramp face was there on that step up. If it wasn't, he was going over. He's still running. 30 seconds on the clock with a massive leap off of the racing lane. In order to stay on top for the entire night, it is possible. We just saw Aiden Wegner last time get a solid enough score as the third truck onto the track to take a win. It's going to be only a 27.5. Hold the lead probably. Cameron Landry in Lucas Oil Crusader coming out next, going right for the jackrabbit with some massive air. Wow, what a leap. Now Cameron really threw down in Seattle but went over due to a backflip attempt that just didn't work out. And here's the thing, in Salinas he went over due to a backflip attempt that didn't work out. So if I were Cameron Landry, I'd kind of pace myself on the backflip ramps, maybe wait to the last 10 seconds of the run or so. But then again, practice makes perfect, and you can't get it right if you don't get a shot at it. He's going over here right as we hit the 30-second mark. He's going for it, and he gets the save. Cameron Landry in Lucas Oil Crusader gets one of the wildest saves of the season so far. That has to be on the highlight reel, man. Wow, what a save from Cameron Landry. And now he's going to go wild. He's past those first 30 seconds, so he'll be getting a score. He's going to pop it up on a stoppie. Nicely done. Walking it right back up the step up. Trying to keep it going. Can't quite, but he's going to get it on the... I was going to say he's going to get it up on the back end and walk that thing out, but he couldn't quite walk it. He did have to set it down, but the run continues. We're going to keep this thing running. Does tap the wall there. I'm surprised they let him keep running after that one. If a Gunslinger was a shock to let him keep going, that's a big surprise. But 30 seconds left on the clock. He's having a solid run. That save was incredible. And he has 26 seconds left on the clock. How is he going to hype these fans up even more as we head into... He might go down. Let's see how he does. Going for a backflip. He might get it. Oh! Not only does he get it, but he gets a consecutive. Cameron Landry in the Lucas Oil Crusader pulls off an incredible save and a consecutive and goes down just as the clock hits 0. What are we looking at? A 38.65 for Cameron Landry. Here comes Bryce Eagan in War Machine. He's going to take on the cars. Nobody's touched those yet to get us started. Nice little slap wheelie, already riding the ragged edge. We're going to give him a shot. Big leap over the Jackrabbit. Bryce Eagan went over early in Seattle. Did a solid run in Salinas. That's why he's moved up the ranks here. Had a semifinals performance in racing in Salinas and had a solid run where he filled the clock in Salinas as well. So he's moving up the bracket here. He's the 4th truck out rather than the 2nd. So he's doing well for himself. He needs to fill the clock again if he wants to keep things running. Look at that. Little slap wheelie into some trouble. Manages to get a save. I'm curious how these scores are going to work out through the rest of the night. Hard side slap. He's going over. Oh my goodness. If he's going to top that 38, but this is an incredible run. He is working his way up the ranks. He might end up one of our top scorers of the night. Uh-oh. Looks like he's going to close out the run with a hit on the 8-pack. Going for it. Hard hit on the wheelie bar. Somehow getting a slab wheelie on the end of it too. Setting it down right before those dumpsters. He's going to go wild and hit anything he can to run out the clock. And that's going to be a 33.85 for Bryce Eagan. Super well when it comes to point standings. Chad Tingler in Venom. Definitely someone who can turn it up. Already starting off this run with a stoppie. Popping it up onto the rear end. Look at that from Chad Tingler. What a move. We saw that a couple times. Like, he absolutely nailed it. Keeping it just in that realm of control where he taps that wheelie bar and, doesn't go over the rear end. And there's another skills combo as we cross over that 30-second mark. He'll be getting a score for this run, and he's going to start going big. It looks like he's going, I think he's the first or maybe the second one to really nail it, but went right up that step up. Absolutely massive air. And he's going to follow that up with a backflip. Can he nail it? Oh, he's going for a consecutive. Oh, no, he didn't give it the gas. And that's going to, cause problems. We've seen a couple trucks get that save where they roll over the rear end, essentially mainly Zombie from All-Star Challenge 1. But Chad Tingler just unable to do it, and that is going to be a 24 for Chad Tingler tonight. And setting up for something looks like we haven't seen so far tonight. 2 minutes on the clock, going right for the wheelie. Beautiful sky wheelie. And look at the control over that skills pad. Nice. Walking that thing out. Oh, even gets a butt kicker. Pops it up onto the nose. Look at this. He's trying to run out those first 30 seconds. One wheel for a second and brings it down with 5 seconds left before his score. Little technical moves from Mark Colineri show the skill and show the time that he spent in the community. 35 seconds left on the clock. How is he going to turn it up? He's going to toss that truck. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I just saw. Oh my goodness. I can almost guarantee the plan was not to chuck that truck upside down. But wow, that is going to run out the clock. Mark Colineri done here in Anaheim. That's going to be 34 for that freestyle run. I love this thing, and I wish it would come back in real life. He's going to get in trouble already off of that first hit. Gets a little cross thread that sets him a little crooked in the air. Puts him in a dangerous spot. But look at this. No fear taking on this track from Adam Anderson in that Gravedigger the Legend truck. Going for another cross thread. Big leap, man. Wow. Adam's looking to turn it up, man. I mean, you have to. You want either a racing or a freestyle championship if you want to earn a second show and a chance to get more points. If you don't, I mean, you could just try and get as many points as possible in your first show, but getting a second show is the way you really ensure a spot in the World Finals. Nice leap over the skills pad here. He's going to try to walk out a bicycle. Going down. Man. Adam Anderson goes down. Gravedigger the Legend gets 14.5 points for that freestyle run. Grave Prower coming out next, and Sonic Heroes, big leap up and over that Jackrabbit. And in an awkward spot in the corner, really has to chuck that truck around to get it spun, but look at the air from Grave Prower. Going down. Get a save off the nose. Oh my goodness. What a save from Grave Prower. So great, but had a solid run after that. Just not enough to take the lead. It looks like we might have a backflip attempt. Yes, we do. Sonic Hero's going for it. Beautifully done. A perfect landing. I don't know if he wasn't going for it, but he was unable to get the moonwalk there on the landing. Nicely done. Little combo. Landry, massive score of a 38.65. You need to go big if you want to beat it. Another thing I should mention, Sonic Heroes doesn't have the best track record here in Anaheim. Season 1, he was in an Anaheim show and he didn't do too well. Here he manages to do well. Fills the clock here in freestyle. Didn't do too well in racing, but we won't talk about that. A 33.25. She doesn't really have anybody in front of her to kind of base the second half off of. She's kicking things off, getting a fresh start, starting things off with a nice little slap wheelie combo. Beautifully done, walking it down the track. And what is her next move gonna be? Little cross thread, getting into trouble though. Hard hit on the rear end, but it bounces her back onto all 4 tires. First 30 seconds, she'll be getting a score for this freestyle run. Massive leap over the Jackrabbit. Keep it running, keep it going. It's like she's gonna go for the combo over the tabletop. Pop it up on the nose. Like I mentioned, man, Kathy Winston coming for Josh Tonkin's 2-wheel skills title. She wants to knock him out. Look at this one wheel. And sets it down on. She's burning it down, man, every weekend. Or not every weekend the tour's around. Massive lead, little cross thread there. Awkward slap. That had to be a. Getting down to these final 30 seconds. She's having a solid run. Of everything we've seen, this might be a contender. But she's got to turn it up for these final 20 seconds if she wants to get anywhere near Cameron Landry. There's some big air. Gonna take a rough hit and hit straight on the cab as well. They do let her continue, but that was definitely an interesting hit there. She's still running though, going for the backflip to close out the run. 5 seconds left. She's gonna clip the front end, which sets her down crooked and lands her right on the cab. Once again, that's only gonna be a 28.75. Anaheim to try and top Cameron Landry, who's pulling an Aiden Wegner. He's our third truck out. Control does, I mean, he wasn't in trouble, but he was in a situation where he could have been in trouble if he handled it any differently. So he really settles that truck down, keeps it out of the crowd, keeps it off the dumpsters in the corner, and just tries to get on to the next move. Look at this though, 30 seconds down. He's gonna launch that Gravedigger truck. Oh my goodness. Black and green wrecking machine flying across the Anaheim floor here. He's gonna keep this thing going. Nicely done. Nice leap once again. Little awkward landing. What's next for the reigning freestyle champion? A backflip attempt. Gonna stuff the front end, but it brings it back around. Aiden Wegner free to continue here in Anaheim. He's gonna go for it. Nicely done. Gets tripped up, pops it up onto the nose. Nicely done. 30 seconds left. Turn it up. Slings that truck around. He's going to cross thread over the tabletop. Nice air, man. I wonder if he can see Disneyland from there. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. No way. Oh, my goodness. What a move. Aiden Wegner coming for the top spot. Hard side slap. And that is going to do it. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, they shut him off. That is going to do it. What? I mean, I know the clock wasn't full, but what? A 28.5? The other half of the biggest rivalry in Monster Jam. He's starting out huge off of the tabletop. Oh, my goodness. I can only imagine what we're in store for here tonight with Tevin Maxwell. The leap he had in Salinas to close out the run. I don't remember if he closed out the run with it or if it was just for the fans, but either way, it was at the end of the run, and it ended the run. All right, man. He's going to continue that energy here in Anaheim as we get down to these final, or as we finish out these first 30 seconds, excuse me. Gets a pretty solid downside there off of that little combo. or not combo, that leap across the track here. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that was nice. That was an interesting move there off the side of the step up, going over, but gets it back down on all 4 BKTs. Half of the run is essentially done here. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. A perfect downside off of that cross thread. What a move from Tevin, Maxwell, and Team Meents. Look at the leap. Wow. Tevin is turning up. He wants a freestyle championship. He's been unable to do it so far. No! Oh, man, he does the same thing that Zach Antizana did in the All-Star Challenge Tour last time around. 22.5 goes down way too early here in Anaheim. He had an insane run going for it here in Anaheim tonight. Looks like he's going to start us off with a popper. 2 minutes on the clock. Beautifully done onto the rear end. And a slap wheelie combo down the ramp. Nicely done from Drew, Austin, and Bob and Tom. What do you got for the fans here now that you're going to be getting a score for this freestyle run? Little awkward hit. Nicely done. Cross thread. Big sky wheelie over the cars. Nice. What's next for Drew Austin? He's going to go for some big air. Massive leap. Getting in trouble. Oh. And goes down. I mean, I don't think I'm mistaken, but that's going to be a 9 for the freestyle run. In Seattle, the Dubby final round, in Salinas. And here tonight, he made it up into the second round. Freestyle competitor. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how he turns up throughout the season, because even the best drivers have progressions throughout the season of, it's a skill. You fine tune it and you get it down as you get throughout the season. Where is he going next? No backflip attempt yet. We'll see if he ends up going for that tonight. He was one of our few trucks to successfully pull it off in Salinas. Look at that. Oh, no. Is he going to go for it? He's trying. Now down he goes. 33 seconds left on the clock. A solid attempt to get the save there, but it's not going to happen. There's only going to be a 23.5 track, and he's going to go big to get us started. Look at this. Big leap over the step up in Anaheim here. Looking for a freestyle championship. He's another competitor that puts down some solid runs. Has a shot at the Dubby freestyle champion at some point this season. Same could be said for him with the racing championship. So we'll see how he does throughout the rest of it. But here in Anaheim, he's already... Alfredo Moya getting into an awkward position there. I thought he had something planned, but no, he's just trying to get that truck spun around. Doesn't want to work for him. Going down. Oh my goodness, what a lucky save halfway through this freestyle run. Now he is going to turn it up. There's no point in saving the body anymore. Turn it up. Nice move. Getting up on the nose. Sets it down, no. Kind of got into a troublesome spot, though. So, I mean, you can't really blame him. Got to do what you got to do to keep the run going. He could have, tried to keep it up on the nose, but that could have ended up in him going down and being unable to save it. So, bring it down if you have to. Keep the run going. And we have, what is this? Only our second mini flip attempt of the night. He's going to go for the 8-pack. Oof, kind of stuffed the roof in there, but he's going to keep it going. Nice sky wheelie up and over it. Oh, going down. Oh, yeah, they shut him off there. Not much time. But what has he got for the fans? He's going to absolutely launch it to keep things going. I mean, you might as well finish it off with a backflip, but he's going to go for some donuts, it looks like. Oh. A hard hit on the roof. That's going to be a 32.5. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going to go for a popper to get us started, or stoppy, to get us started. Look at this. Wow. Nice control of that Velociraptor truck. Keeping it balanced beautifully on the nose. Ooh, nice. Oh my goodness. Even gets a wheelie on the end of it. Without a combo, he just kind of ended up on a wheelie. That was nice, man. First 30 seconds are done. He'll be getting a score for this freestyle run. What kind of a score is all up to Kraig Parsons now? He needs to turn it up, of course, and he is going to. He has a lot of time on the clock, but can he keep this truck on all 4 BKT tires? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kraig Parsons pulling out some insane moves so far tonight with the skills moves. Really awkward landing there. Kind of sucked a little momentum out of it, but I mean, he's on all 4 BKTs. He has a lot of time on the clock and a lot of time to prove that, you know, maybe that was the plan, you know? Nice big leap across the track. Nice cross thread. It's going to get him into trouble, but he's killing it with the skills moves tonight, able to bring it back down perfectly on all 4 BKTs. Big leap cross thread over the little tabletop there. Nobody's done that tonight. He's going to go for a backflip attempt. That may be sloppy. No. Beautifully done. Going to ride it up onto the nose there over the cars. Some donut, or a donut. Nice leap over this. Oh, going down just as we get to the 0 mark of this run. And that is going to do it. Only a 29.2. I'm kind of disappointed, man. Can he do it tonight on top Cameron Landry in that Lucas Oil Crusader truck? He's going to start us off with an insane bicycle down the track and go right for the racing lane. Nice leap. It's kind of an awkward landing there, but keeps it off the barriers, keeps it safe, keeps the truck running. Nice big leap. Do kind of have to play it safe a competition, and those first 30 seconds are done for Josh Tonkin as he airs it out. He'll be getting a score for this run. Where's he going? Looks like he's going for that jackrabbit. Absolutely massive sky wheelie. And that just pops him up onto the nose. Beautifully done. Getting down to that first minute already. Can he turn it up here? Nice little combo. Big sky wheelie once again over the tabletop, but going down. Oh no! Josh Tonkin, a disappointing run, his first of the season. That's only going to be a 12.5. Let's take a look at our leaderboard here. Lucas Oil Crusader Cameron Landry takes the win tonight with 38.65. Working Class 34. War Machine 33.85. And Great Prower and Sonic Heroes with that 33.25. Alfredo Moya and Dragon takes a 32.5. Velociraptor with the 29.2. Team Suzuki with that 28.75. And Gravedigger with 28.5. Gunslinger 27.5. Venom with 20. Soldier Fortune Black Ops 23.5. And Joe Dennis in Spider-Man Miles Morales with that 23. Team Meents with a 22.5. Gravedigger the Legend 14.5. He will not be back for a second show. Josh Tonkin with a 12.5 and that 9 for Bob and Tom. Son of a Digger still holds the tour lead with 59 points. Dragon gets up with 51 and 50 for Velociraptor. That is your podium. Lucas Oil Crusader ends up with 40, tied with Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Very interesting. They are now in the battle of that 4th place spot.